The unsettling part was that these three individuals were dressed in old-fashioned clothes, reminiscent of the Qing dynasty. Their faces were disturbingly pale. When the wind blew, she saw that they had no legs. The police found three badly decomposed bodies inside. When the police opened the fuel tank, they found it filled with blood instead of petrol. This information was kept under wraps to avoid public panic. On the night of November 14, 1995, Bus 375 started its journey from Wanmingyuan bus terminus in China, heading toward Xiangshan Fragrant Hills. The journey was hauntingly silent, with only the sound of the engine cutting through the cold air. Besides the driver and a female conductor, there were just four passengers: an old woman, a couple, and a man. Suddenly, the driver noticed the shadows on the road and quickly applied the brakes, causing everyone to jolt forward. Before anyone could react, three strange figures boarded the bus. Two of them were helping the third, who had his head lowered, concealing his face. The unsettling part was that these three individuals were dressed in old-fashioned clothes, reminiscent of the Qing dynasty. Their faces were disturbingly pale, which frightened the passengers. The conductor noticed their fear and tried to reassure them by suggesting that the three might be actors returning from a performance after drinking too much, still in their costumes. However, the old woman sitting behind the driver kept turning around to glance at the strange passengers. After a few more stops, the young couple got off the bus, leaving only the driver, conductor, the old woman, the man, and the three mysterious passengers. Not long after, the old woman suddenly began behaving strangely, accusing the man of stealing her wallet. A heated argument erupted, and the driver had to stop the bus to intervene. The old woman insisted that they be let off at the next stop so they could go to the police station and resolve the matter. Once they disembarked, the old woman admitted to the man that she had falsely accused him to save both their lives. She had noticed something terrifying about the three strange passengers. When the wind blew, she saw that they had no legs. They weren't human, but spirits or ghosts. The ground beneath him seemed to shift, and he was also terrified because he couldn't believe any of it. Somehow, he managed to calm himself down and called the police. Together, they explained the entire incident to the authorities. After the bus went missing, the old woman and the man were questioned once again, and they repeated the same story they had told the night before. Now, the police completely dismissed their story, but many newspapers prominently featured it, and the old woman and the man even appeared in a live TV interview. This news spread like wildfire across China, creating a sensation. Meanwhile, the police were under pressure to find the missing bus, as everyone was asking the same question: where did the bus disappear to? The police conducted continuous search operations, and 2 days later, the missing bus was found submerged in the Miwen Dam, approximately 100 kilometers from Fragrant Hills. When the bus was pulled out of the water, the police found three badly decomposed bodies inside. Later, it was discovered that two of the bodies belonged to the bus conductor and the driver. But the identity of the third body remains a mystery to this day. The extent of decomposition of the three bodies was itself a mystery. An autopsy revealed that there had been no external interference with the bodies, which was quite surprising. Typically, even in summer, bodies take 3 to 4 days to decompose, and this incident occurred in winter. For the bodies to have decomposed so badly in just 2 days raised many questions. Rumors circulated that the bus did not have enough fuel to even reach the Miwen Dam, and during the search, when the police opened the fuel tank, they found it filled with blood instead of petrol. This information was kept under wraps to avoid public panic. The police also reviewed footage from all the cameras in the areas surrounding the Miwen Dam. But to everyone's surprise, none of the cameras showed the bus entering the dam, even in the more distant areas around the Miwen Dam. No trace of the bus was found, which was truly shocking. Even today, This story continues to be discussed on the internet, and there are many different versions of it. Some versions remain the same, while in others, it's claimed that the bodies of the driver and conductor had their necks twisted in such a way that it appeared they had been intentionally killed. In some versions, the third unidentified body is completely absent, and only the bodies of the driver and conductor were found. The year of the incident also varies depending on the version. Some claim it happened in 1995, others say 1992, and still others insist it was 1993. Due to these different versions, many people did not believe the story, suggesting that it was fabricated by the man and woman after hearing about the bus's disappearance to gain fame. It's often seen that people make up such stories for fame. What do you think? Could the police have intentionally misled the public? Or did they find something so terrifying they decided not to reveal it to avoid public fear? Let me know your thoughts in the comments section below. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like and share it with your friends.